Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair, and it's Reddish in at the small forward. And it's the Hawks to start out. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the rejection by Collins. They retain possession.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
A pass to Young. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And a dunk by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. And a little luck that time, but it's 5 points so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. With the drive, kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. He takes it in. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
1:06 left in the first. Conley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And Utah, another three.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
And Young, here we go. Over in the corner, Reddish. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered three.
Here's Reddish. A three from Bogdanovich. A shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Mitchell outside for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Conley scanning the floor. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley against Young. He kicks it to Reddish. Young left side. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. And here's Collins from outside. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Capella kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. They could use a bucket, and the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Young against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Fans allow us to get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Give my hand fans your ATL Hawks Dancers dance team.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. Hunter dishes to Williams. Hunter on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right outside. Lets it go, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with us. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
23.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
For your ATL Hawks Dancers. That is our ATL Hawks Dancers. Dance team, make some noise.
Jazz trail by 7. We've got Williams. Gorgie Dang is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Passes it to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading by 7. The pass to Herter. Now Williams. Up top right. Back to Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oney. Pass to Clarkson. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Wright nails both of them. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. It's a 10-point game. Gay outside. And stolen by Wright. On the wing, Williams. Here's the three. That one misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Oney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Gay can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 10. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Here's Hunter. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Hunter against Gay.
In these moments when he's motivated, Rudy Gay can affect a lot of shots.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Hunter back to Huerter. He dishes it to Williams. He feeds it to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Oney. No points in the game yet for him. The shot comes out. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Jang kicks to Hunter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Clarkson passes to Oney. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Here's Whiteside, out left to the wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. Another shot. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Hunter finds Wright. Gay against Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Clarkson goes in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Wright looking around. Dishes to Jang. The kick out to Wright. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. It's Young on the wing. Over by Conley. In the corner, Collins with it. To the right side. Capella dishes to Collins.
Because he's played a lot of undersized five, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
White is checked in for Young. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. First free throw is good.
Delon Wright taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Young. Collins against Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Young with no one around. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Mitchell passes to Conley. The drive by Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Young. Kicks to Capella. The dish to Collins. Young, right side. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. To the wing right side. High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Back to Capella. Stolen by Mitchell.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team 4.
Young taking his time here. Over in the corner, Reddish drills the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bogdanovich.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. So they foul intentionally. No good on the free throw.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gobert with the screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The layup missed. Atlanta leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Atlanta.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bogdanovich.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Rudy Gobert, baby, one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Collins. Passes it to Reddish. The three. No good on the shot. So Utah will take it the other way. For three, Mitchell. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Young outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell outside. Trains the three-pointer.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's Paul. He kicks it to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Collins. And they're moving it up. Here's Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Quick thinking there from the big man Collins. He used his length and some good quick hands to get that one.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. To the middle and stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Young. Kicks it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hawks are gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here is Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. But it's no good. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Young taking his time here. Driving inside. Clock at 2. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Or gets a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Feeds it to Ayton. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one goes long.
2 minutes.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The kick out to Crowder.
Blocking foul called on Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
That's his first personal foul.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. And taken away by Paul. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Crowder picks up the loose ball. But he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Fires from deep. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Young against Paul. Donovan.
Okay. Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Hawks foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Paul at the line for two.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, that was something else.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Passes to Booker. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. And there's the drive and the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Hawks ball.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And he drives in. There's the dish to Capella. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's Collins, following the basket by Chris Paul. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin. Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton at that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Young drives in. Here's Reddish. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Jay Crowder. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Capella with a screen on Booker. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Going inside and finished off by Collins.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A drive by Paul, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Bogdanovich goes in. Off target at the rim. Suns trail by 4. Bridges, right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Crowder. Rebounded by the Hawks. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
The Hawks leading by 4. High post Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Capella goes in. The kick out to Young. Capella sends a screen for Young. Oh, good with the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. For 3, Bridges. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Wright, the pass to Williams. Here's Herter. And Wright, here we go. Jang dishes to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Payne. And the rejection by Jang. Johnson, the pass to Nader. McGee in the corner. Moves back up. The shot will not fall.
Suns foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Fourth team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside, it's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Shamet, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in its small forward. Now here's Wright. Defense is right there. Driving to the basket. Here's Jang. Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Wright, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Now here's Jang. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Johnson kicks to Payne. Inside. Rebound by Jang.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Herter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Payne finds McGee. Over Jang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
At the line for your son,
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Johnson outside. Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Wright kicks to Zhang. The kick out to Williams. Back to Zhang. Shoots over McGee. Second shot opportunity in the corner. Herter with it. Zhang, a screen. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shamit with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Johnson. Tries again. The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Williams looking around. In the corner. Herter with it. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Herter's got 7 points in the game.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Shamit kicks to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets the three fly and stolen by Zhang. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Payne. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right outside. Clock at 6. Driving in. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. In the corner. Shamit with it. There's the pass to Nader. Johnson the screen. Down low. Pass to Nader. From deep. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now, here's Collins. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And they pick up 2. And it's 8 points for Chris Paul.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young drives in. A three from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And a deep three from Young. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta holding on. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks leading by 8. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the corner, Collins with it. He kicks to Capella. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from Booker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Reddish the pass to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
So dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Young against Paul. Young with the ball. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Now, here's Bridges. Bridges, rebounded by Capella, and he commits the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Paul. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. From the arc. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker looking around. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Paul against Young. Into the lane. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Paul against Young to tie it up. Rebound Atlanta. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Suns trail by 3. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Young takes to Capella. Back to Young. There's the drive. Count!
What makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Booker to tie it up. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Now, here is Young. Driving the lane. He feeds it to Collins. Got it.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Booker outside. To take the lead. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Long range from the inbound. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
forward.
Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. To the wing on the left. Puts up a 3. Ayton, no good. Outside Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Conley against Paul. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Paul. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. It's tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And that one's good. Paul.
I just love the ball move.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Conley against Paul. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up, and stolen by Gobert. 3 on 3. Booker against Mitchell on the take. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Suns leading. Pass to Crowder. Can't get it to fall. And the Jazz with possession. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Stolen by Bridges. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley Conley up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. 1 second left. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And that does it for the first quarter.
All right, Lopez coming onto the court.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Gets the 3 to fall.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Outside Mitchell. He takes it in from deep. Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
4 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. O'Neal. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And Bridges, here we go. Unloads. Booker can't get it to go.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Utah. Bridges passes to Paul. Off target from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Mitchell with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside Mitchell from deep. Drills it from deep.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Pass to Booker. Ayton in the high post. Crowder outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Crowder's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. And here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. 4 on the clock. From the wing, Paul can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead. They lead by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. 3 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Payne. McGee with it. Back to Payne. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gay. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Clarkson. Excellent D there from Payne.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Driving to the basket. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. And here's Payne outside. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Payne. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 1.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 5 on the clock. Clarkson, left side, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clarkson outside to the paint. Gay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. Back to Shamet. Got a piece of it.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
On the wing, Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McGee.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Here he goes. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Picked it out of midair. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Going inside. And yep, it's good.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet shooting is very important.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And the Suns making a change here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. Over Gobert. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 3. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
It's Bridges on the wing. It's blocked by Gobert. And they'll keep possession. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Now Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Bridges outside from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Conley. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. To take the lead. Oh, rejected by Ayton. On up the court. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Conley. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 1. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A minute 31 left in the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Back to Conley. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 3. Yeah!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Conley. Screen on Paul. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Pass to Booker. Crowder with a steal. Here's a three from Paul. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Come on, get back.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Your chance dancer.
Booker for 3. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Thursday night, and it's the NBA. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. The shot missing.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Capella goes in. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Lock at 6. Young pass to Bogdanovich. A 3 ball.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Mitchell looking it over. With the drive, count the basket.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. Collins against O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. To the wing on the left. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Going inside, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Outside Collins. Conley against Capella. To the middle. Misses in close. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Over Collins. Gobert can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They double him with Mitchell. Out to the right wing. On deep, Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That's good from Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Fires for 3.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
A nice shot by Young.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with it. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. From past the arc. Sinks the triple.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Young against Conley. Capella kicks to Collins. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Mitchell outside. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's stolen by Capella. To the left side wing. Here's Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Mitchell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Land has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. A three-pointer is right on target.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Poke loose. Young with the steal. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 5.
Sam, your chance dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And here's Bogdanovich following the three-pointer by Trae Young. 4 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off. It's deflected. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Collins. Young outside. He feeds it to Collins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Four on the clock. Young with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here is Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Capella. Back to O'Neal. Conley into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And Young kicks to Collins. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 6. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Young. Kicks it to Reddish. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Young. Stolen by Conley.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
There's the drive. It's good. Conley's got his second best.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And the Jazz with possession following the bucket by the Hawks. It's good from long range.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Collins passes to Capella. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. For Mitchell. And the shot is long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, Rudy Gobert usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Young, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 8 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Conley surveying the D. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Atlanta leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. And there's the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Gorgui Dieng as a big man is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson right side. Gay outside. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
On defense, Atlanta. Into the lane. Oni. Here's Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Dieng, the pass to Wright. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 3. Here's Dieng. The kick out to Williams. Right against Clarkson. here's Jang. Defense right on him.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgie Zhang float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
Williams against Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Over Hunter. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Whiteside.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Wright throws it down hard.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Wright looking around. In the corner. Herter with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Gay up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he makes good on the layup.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. Williams finds Wright. Back to Williams. Shoots. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Right outside. Herter passes to Hunter. The kick out to Wright. Lays it up and banks it in. Wright's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Clarkson goes in. Right side, the pass to Clarkson. Gay outside. From downtown. And Wright pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 10. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Whiteside, a screen on Wright. Back to Clarkson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
All right, coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Atlanta, we've got DeLon Wright. Gorgie Dang is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter into the small forward. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Wright. Jang dishes to Wright. Pass to Herter. Back to Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jack. John Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. Back to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. He takes it in. Second chance shot. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 2. From deep three-point range.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Passes it to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Young against Mitchell. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now Mitchell. Back to Conley. Over Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta leading by 16. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Collins against Bogdanovich. And the pass to Reddish. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Gobert.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Out to Conley. And he drives in to end the cold streak. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And a deep 3 from Young. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Young against Conley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. 1:27 left in the fourth. Capella kicks to Young. Drills it from outside. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And that's an intentional foul. That's good from Young.
Third team foul. Shooting.
Both good from the line that time.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Rudy Gobert. That's his first.
And the first one drops.
Fourth team foul. Shooting.
And so Young nails them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. Conley against Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now, here is Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the...
Brent Berry. This is Allie. It's all yours. Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Pass to Booker. Releases. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Capella, screen on Crowder. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young from behind the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Outside Paul. Driving in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Up top, Capella. Pass to Reddish. Second shot opportunity. There's Young with the three. Pure from three-point range.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Outside Paul. Booker on the take. And here's Ayton. Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Capella, screen on Paul. Inside. Tipped away. And they're on the run. Ball's going up the court. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This guy should be a double-double threat, and he's still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Another shot. Kicks it out to Collins. Reddish on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. This one for three. Just 5 to shoot. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, and he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Capella. Paul passes to Bridges. And the Suns miss again. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading. Young with it. Up top, Capella. Pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Clock at 4. Over Crowder.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Ball passes to Ayton. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. 29 seconds left to play in the first. There's Bogdanovich with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's a three from Paul. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's got 5 now.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Here's Young. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game in Atlanta. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Reddish. Outside Young. Into the lane. Here's Reddish. Here's the 3. Here's an 8-footer. Again, Atlanta.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And that one's good. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Young, the pass to Collins. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Paul passes to Booker. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Young against Paul. And Young, here we go. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Here's Paul. He's got 5. Bridges passes to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. Ooh, poked away.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Crowder with a screen. Ball finds Crowder. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Booker against Bogdanovich. Driving inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Paul drives in. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 5 now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
And here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul, a screen on Williams. And Booker, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
It's Bridges on the wing. Takes a 3. Chang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Right side Herter. And there's the drive. Clock at 6. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense cannot leave a potent scorer like Lou Williams that open.
Pass to Johnson. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Payne against Hunter. Payne with the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Right up top, defended by Payne. They set the screen. Here's Jang. Called in by McGee.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
He buries it from 3.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shaman has been great from the three-point line. 42% for 3 as a rookie.
Here's Wright, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, excellent excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
It's Shamet on the wing. Right side Johnson. Here's Nader. And too long on the shot. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
There's the 3 to the paint. Ball stolen. Back to McGee, and stolen by Herter. And now the Hawks on the break. 18 feet out. No luck on that one.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And now the Hawks on the break. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Shamet. Takes it inside, and here is McGee. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Williams. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 10 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now McGee. Collins defending. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And so it's Atlanta up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Now here's Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Crowder. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out to the wing. Up top Crowder. Lets it fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Ahead. Stolen by Capella. And here comes the break. There's Young with the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Crowder outside. Shoots over Young. Ball can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside Young. With the drive. And here's Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Down low. Here's Collins. Tipped. A touch under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The drive by Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Ball against Young. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Ball passes to Crowder. And the layup is good off the glass.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Bogdanovich. And Capella, here we go. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Clint Capella.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Ball passes to Bridges. Let's go with a three. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And he trims the lead to single digits.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Now Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker.
All right, everyone. Greetings from two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bridges misses. On offense, here's Utah. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Left block shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Right side Booker. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Back to O'Neal. Into the lane. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Paul drives in. And a missed layup. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Now here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. O'Neal's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Ayton. To the inside. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Now here's Conley. Misses the 3. Here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. He goes up, and Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Bridges on the attack. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. It's a one-on-one situation. For three, Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter about to get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Utah with the ball. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell, just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Three-point field goal.
Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich into the lane. Pass to O'Neal. All sorts of time. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Utah with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Inside. Offensive board. Goes back up. And is blocked.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Tightly guarded. Ayton, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Out to the right wing.
In the first half.
Outside Bogdanovich. The three ball. The Jazz with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker for three. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. To win the drought. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Conley against Paul. Conley goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 5 now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Conley against Paul. Back to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
30 seconds left in the first half. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 9 points in the game.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that one's good from Conley.
Wow, fearless with defenders all around him. Mike Conley in the paint.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Cameron Johnson out there with Abdul Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And he drops the first. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, B.A., one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
And it's Clarkson missing. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns leading. And here's Payne outside. Fires in the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, the Suns shooting about 56% in this one. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. Moving it up. Deflects the pass. Outside Payne from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. On the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Here's Shaman. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Shaman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Clarkson outside. Just 3 to shoot. With the drive. Here's Whiteside. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Whiteside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Whiteside.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Oni. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Whiteside with it. This for the tie. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Clock at 4. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Shaman. He's got 5. Outside Payne. Back to Shaman. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Gay outside. Back to Ingles. For the lead. The Suns clear it. 50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Payne against Gay. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Johnson.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Clarkson outside. Now here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Utah trailing here. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And for Utah, they're shooting about 43% in this one. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Outside Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. From the high post. Utah with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Conley finds Mitchell. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, the Suns shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To tie it up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Booker.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Shot clock at 5. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 2.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3.
Now, smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
He takes it in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Pass to Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Paul. Bridges down low. To the inside. He shoots. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. And connects from downtown.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul for 3. And another shot. Ayton. Left side, Mitchell. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, he gets called for the over the back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
So we see the Jazz get the win here.